Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to, let's see, Thursday? Is it Thursday? Shit, it is. Thursday's AM stream. Thor comes out tomorrow. Whew, crazy. Here on twitch.tv/SamusGarobo or youtube.com/SamusGarobo/live. Whatever. Who else cares? All these words. Ooh, hello, nurse. Ooh, got our bad roll out of the way. Good roll, good roll, good roll. It's not that good. Alright. My nose is acting up real bad. We'll just eat the 100 and we'll throw the 1,000 in the bank to go to XP Woman later. Alrighty. So we're getting our act together here for continue our chase of XP. I think we were in the catacombs last time we played. We'll probably go finish that off, and by I mean that's definitely the first thing we're going to do. And we'll take a look at what else we can do in here. Spot, are you up? I don't think you are. Let's turn Samius spot on real fast too. I think he needs an update, but he is not getting one until I can check to make sure that it's going to work. Alright, so Samius spot should be in the channel now. Let's go get some XP. The worst part of this quest is the running up and down and down and up and up and down and left and right. I thought I picked those up. Before I start this, I want to blow my nose one more time, hopefully the last time this morning. 100% will not be, though. Just because I want it to be. We'll just stay in here and click 1, 2, 3 in some combination and win the video game. That's okay. Oh man, I think this weekend the new season of Longmire comes out too. I'm zerging through the series. I watched it when it first came out, and I'm rewatching it on Netflix to get ready for this last series. I'm a big fan. I'm sad that this will be the last season, but I'm super excited. Oops. Lots of 1, 2s, and 3s. I have to say, this feels very strong though, so far. Oh. Doggy grease. Come on, baby. Like, where's the next wave? She's a tough old broad, Ellery here. I'm always impressed by her. Wow. That went pretty fast. Oh, witty. We'll drink our Featherfall potion. Hey, may the afternoon keep you. Grabbing some XP, and that quest chain is finished. We probably could have made 5 minutes, or we probably could have made 10 minutes and did it last night before we wrapped up last night's stream, but would have been crazy. I'm kind of tempted to grab this dagger. It's quite good for low-level ghost touch. You slot in like a good gem, you're good to go. The rest of these things are kind of meh at best, really. My ear maggots are in full effect again today. And my nose. Alright. Let's gather a replacement helper and pick another quest. I'm thinking... Let's see, I thought there's a good level 5. Halfling Fighter. Armel Soggy Bottom. Alright, Mr. Soggy Bottom. It's you! So we're gonna go do what is a relatively challenging quest at level, to be honest. And I know that It has killed me at level. I don't think I'll have any problem on this build. I think this build will probably just rickroll through most of the this level stuff. This side must be on this side. There it is. Swipe Signet. It is a much harder quest than it should be for the level for sure. You look dapper, young sir. Alright. I have once again forgotten to purchase level 3 spell components. Unlike this Blasting Ray Cleric, for those of you who may not have figured it out yet. Also looks like Twitch is messed up and I'm not getting an appropriate viewer count. Samius is showing a few people in the chat. So if you'd like to sound off, you know, say good morning like Witty did, feel free to do so you can get a rough idea who might actually be at their keyboard, who's lurking. That's for you people hiding out on YouTube as well. Pandemonium! Pandemonium bad. Lurking to the max. If you're not careful, I'll turn on TeamSpeak and expect you to be part of the show. Speaking in a team capacity is quite scary. So yesterday after you logged off, Witty, things got real bad. So I decided I was going to get Diva to 15. I proceeded to have the next 2 matches just completely fall apart. And then I had to end up playing a computer match, an AI match, because I was so disheveled that I had to earn like 20,000 more XP to get to 15. And yeah, it was real bad. Like, one guy basically browbeat another guy on the team by telling him how bad he was. Like, the whole first 10 minutes of the match. The guy's like, well, peace out. I guess you can have a robot. Or an AI person. And he just left. And then that guy left. So we dealt with that for a long time. And then that guy came back. Oh man, it was so bad. But I did manage to creep her up there. And then they turned... Ooh. They turned my chest into a legendary chest, which was cool. Because of the 15 and the Night Ribbles thingy. Okay. I will turn on the TeamSpeak then.
Connected. Channel switched.
Heyo. Kind of surprised you didn't like message me before I started the stream.
Oh, well, I mean, by the time I got to my computer, you were already streaming.
9 a.m. baby.
You said in the past that, Hots isn't a big
Morning stream.
stream on the morning, yeah.
It's just true.
And it's all about the viewers.
Well, it's fair.
Without them, there's no...
Well, without some of them feeling generous enough to help support the stream, there's no stream. In fact, I'm probably looking for at least a part-time job here again this next week.
It sucks.
Well, I was hoping to get some t-shirt sales going. We got a couple of contracts in for like 30 or so shirts. But I'm trying to find a better emulsion product to set them up for the screen printing. And I haven't got my research done yet. I've got to do that this afternoon because I have to have recommendations for tomorrow on what to order. There it is. But so we got a bunch of t-shirts on order, but it's not going to be enough to cover things, so but I'm still planning on streaming and continuing to work on that side of the business, but gotta pay some bills, you know.
Yep, that is an important thing. Open.
Well, it'd be if Tawny didn't want me to try this new treatment for my migraines and it actually works, I would be less worried about it. But as I'm actually better on the pain levels, I kind of would like to see if it can actually continue to improve.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But as we finally got the bill from the what the insurance company is not going to pay, and after a month of treatment, I owe the doctor like $1,000. Definitely need to make some money to help cover that. So, but the doctor's like real good. He's like, oh yeah, we can totally set up a payment plan and switch you over to the all cash price, and then we'll take the copays and apply them to your new price instead, retroactively go back in time and change it. I'm like, well, that's real nice. He's like, yeah, it'll probably save you like 20%. Like, well, that is a significant saving. Let's not pretend it's not. However, that's still enough to make my butthole pucker.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I'll look for. I was trying to find something like maybe overnights, 3 to 4 nights a week. That's when my head hurts the least, normally.
Yeah, I was considering maybe doing Uber stuff.
Yeah, I thought about Ubering, but I definitely 100% do not have a vehicle that can Uber. But figure worst case scenario, I'll go get a job at Walmart, stocking shelves 3 nights a week. For soul-crushingly little amount of money. But that's fine. I don't have to emotionally invest in the company anymore. Alright. So what we have next? Sacred Helm. This is a pain in the ass. We could go do that. Red Fang the Unruled. Which is fine. Goblin Caves, first try. Oh yeah. Start STK, or not STK. Splinter Skull too, yeah. I tell you, I found probably, oh, what is it? A little more than an hour of open source music, and I've really like picked out a few of the songs that I really like now. However, some of them are all more orchestral. So now my subconscious is trying to put together songs based around them. So like the two that do have lyrics, I'm just like completely off the wall with shock. Also, once again, managed to not pick up spell components for Summon Monster 3 like a master. I think we'll do this optional. Mostly because we have the 2 hirelings to do all the killing for us. So how is Miss Anna in your opinion?
Well, I haven't played her yet. I was just looking over abilities. We're gonna do some AI.
Oh, you get to play AI for your first match with Anna. That sounds like dirty communism, sir.
Hey, you could have too.
I could have too. I suppose with that kind of conviction, you're not wrong. Huh?
Nobody was making me play her in quick match.
Yeah, that was fine.
the curve won't connect. Of course. Oh.
We'll just pull all the levers.
So the charter company I worked for, my friend who was also doing SIC work for them, but is now starting with airlines. They sort of freaked out and tried offering him a position. And like they're going through with getting more airplanes, so they're going to need another full-time pilot, or a full-time captain, and a full-time SIC.
Okay.
So they really tried getting him on, but told them once again that he was not interested. So hopefully a job offer will be coming my way soon.
Well, you just keep kicking ass and taking names, bro. I will say, you guys are typically in the right place at the right time. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of faith in today's society, but I would hold up your family as a really good example of what living a faith life will get you. You may not always get what you want, but you guys are always well taken care of. Like, was it, you guys first moved back to Texas, where your apartment that you thought you had arranged was actually terrible or gone or something, and you just like stumbled into...
Well, that was when we moved to California. But same thing.
All the same place, Texas, California. Right place, right time, my friend.
Easy to land your healing darts when you point blank.
You know, you say that, but I think it's probably just as hard. So what are you gonna do? You gonna sniper? Or you gonna take the other one?
I don't know. Got a Azul zigzag air zines, so Nano Boost would probably be really.
I think Nano Boost probably feels the easiest, but making sure that people are ready, you know, it's the same deal as like the Morales boost, right? Like, it's only as good as the person you give it to. But if you give it to a skilled person who's ready to go, then it's great. It's the best thing since sliced bread. But like, there's probably at least twice in that first match I'm like, KT, go win the video game, and give it to him, and he just like runs the opposite direction. I was like, but the Nano Boost. And then I took the snipe, but I guess I didn't completely understand it. Because I thought one side was healing and one side was sleeping darts. But I have a feeling that's not necessarily the case. So I'm curious to see how you like it. Still think Stukov is probably just my healer.
Good. I like playing it.
Although right now Samius is my kind of healer. I don't know if I've cast a healing spell. I've laid on hands once. Oh yeah, they introduced a new race in DDO not very long ago called the Aasimar. I guess one of the things that they get for free is a lay on hands like ability. It's kind of cool. Pew. So you're flightless this week? Or, sorry, today?
Yeah. I was supposed to flight instruct for the winter, like, supposed to be like 22 gusting 20.
So a normal day in Kansas?
Not particularly the best for learning how to fly instrument approaches for the first time.
Oh, that's probably fair. Oh no, I just remember the story where one of our flight instructors from the school in K-State had to go a couple states over for something, and the crosswinds were pretty high, like 50, like pretty high. I don't want to sound like a jackass. And he lands, and there's a whole airport full of pilots waiting to take off. And they were just like, wow, how'd you get here? He's like, I landed and flew in. Like, really? Wow, how? He's like, well, it's only like a 50-mile-an-hour crosswind or something. You know what I mean? Like something here in Kansas we just learned to fly with. They're like, oh man, we broke all of our minimums. We don't get winds like this but maybe twice a year. And he felt like a king in that particular airport that day. You can't say I blame him. Quest is just 4. So really, this one's a 6er. I guess we'll wait. Wait on this one.
Yeah, between your great reporting on the spot here and all
Freaking welcome, Kerosene.
Let's see, where's the helm quest now? Is it this way? I know it. I know it was moved. I've done it a couple of times since it's moved, but I don't really remember where it's at. Let's be over here on this side. Just what I kind of thought, but didn't seem right at the time. We're enjoying a wee bit of lag here. Hey, why don't you guys come stand over here for a minute? Ow. Huh, I guess that doesn't remove Ray of Enfeeblement now? Any restoration spell or by resting in a tavern. Did I not drink a restoration potion? Oh, there it went. Hey, Knob Goblin. The halflings are zerging ahead like nobody's business. Ooh, an ogre. Boop.
Wiggle too much, Kara's.
Yeah, then you're gonna get people like, with Anna in particular, be like, Anna, why? Like, I shot a thing at you, you moved and died. But why didn't you save me? Like, that's on you, bro. You're good, the dogs heard a noise and they're gonna bark for like 5 minutes. Oh, now it sounds like someone's legitimately here. I'm gonna mute this stream for a minute. Alright, sounds like we've successfully made it through that difficulty. I do like the dogs, but sometimes they get a little carried away. Boop. Just a little bit. This ladder goes up for freaking days. Ellery, get a heal, girl. Clearly put in for people like me who don't like climbing down ladders. Wait, a hidden door. Oh, is it the trap panels behind the tin doors? Okay. Silly gobnoblin. Okay. I keep expecting traps now that I ran into that one that I wasn't expecting, and now I see potential traps everywhere, and there are no traps.
Come get your traps.
So I usually don't have breakfast, but for whatever reason this morning I'm hungry. I should revise that. I usually don't eat anything until lunch after the first stream. There we go. Is that better? Well, a quest that I normally consider like a pain in the arse quest. Very simple. This build. Not XP efficient or anything like that, let's not get carried away, but it was a nice change. Alright. STK time. Just scrolling through Facebook, Twitter, see if there's anything interesting. I guess Fight Dirty is trending on Twitter now. I mean, that seems like a good... A good lesson. Kinda.
Like Anna's poison thing.
Yeah, I think you have to like hit them a whole bunch of times. But I think there's some potential there. Got a list of bad guys trying to hurt me. You know, it feels good to be a gangster when it comes to not taking damage. Come on, get out the way. Get out the way, I'm trying to read Twitter. No, you're physically blocking. Fine. Soundburst, all you mother truckers out of the way. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Oh man, this weekend's the Pro Tour, baby.
Boy.
There's like 4 events a year I get excited for. Like what I would consider like sporting events. The Pro Tour is probably 2 of them. Technically, they're probably all 3 of them, or 3 of the 4. No eardrums for you guys. Hots is for the week? What?
Yeah, you play it every day of the week.
Oh, it's true, I guess. Did something not switch over correctly? Is that what you're telling me? Or do you just not like hots? Whoa. Back over there. Witty's hotsing. I'm playing DDO, man. Oh, that's true. Witty is busy hotsing.
Super busy.
I'm not sure if things are going good or bad, though. I haven't heard him cuss one time. But
Well, it's just AI, so...
hey, you guys are coming down this weekend too, right?
Yep.
Man, it's gonna be a busy weekend.
Are you officiating any stuff at the...
I have no idea. I mean, definitely Friday night, but let me bring up the calendar. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament that I don't have to deal with. And it might be our last Yu-Gi-Oh tournament too, for a while. At least our last monthly one.
All you mother.
All you mother truckers doing it all day long. Rescue 5 prisoners from Splinter Skull. Nah, nah, nah. Boop. Oh, excuse me. The big yawn. Why am I playing this inferior MMO? What? This is the best MMO out there.
A lot of hate today.
I mean, I will listen to your arguments, but clearly this is the best combat style and the best character generation and customization of any MMO. It is old. The graphics are not like state of the art or whatever. But what's the in-game PvE content? You know, I haven't actually played the in-game stuff in so long, I don't actually know. I have a different goal that I have been working towards for a while.
How do you hit the goal?
We're about to get some Ravenloft stuff, so I imagine that the Ravenloft stuff will probably be the new in-game content. Like, I know the Ravenloft stuff, I think someone said the quests were slotted at level 10. Well, you also have to keep in mind that WoW has, like, I don't know, probably 50 times the development team that Standing Stones has. Just by numbers. But I don't know, man, the combat system is the bomb. We'll probably do I keep saying this, we're probably going to do a month of WoW at some point. But my little brother supposedly is going to hook me up with that. And to the best of my knowledge, he has not done so yet. So when that time comes, there'll probably be like a whole month, basically, dedicated to giving WoW an honest shot. At least like twice a week. I know Tobrel right now is having fun going through WoW. It doesn't sound like it's going to be a forever game for him. It sounds like it'll be a play through it as much as he can once thing, but Hey man, I'm not here to shit on anybody's game. If somebody likes the game, then obviously it's got the right stuff in it for them. Unless you're that Anna from last night, in which case then you should not play video games anymore. That guy seriously pissed me off. Not what he was saying to me, but that he pestered somebody so much that they quit playing for the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, my neck is totally sore today. Alright.
Trying Anna against real people now.
Uh-oh.
How this goes. Yeah, I think I like Nano Boost better, just because I feel like I'd find more equations.
Like I said, my problem is, again, having it have to rely on how well somebody else is playing. What's the level cap in this game? It's currently 30. Which, as I understand it, so we have like every level is made up of what would be like a WoW level, but there would be, so each DDO level is 5 WoW levels. So whatever 30 times 5. Plus then there's also like these weird multi thingies. But I haven't played WoW, so I can't speak too much about it. How it directly relates. What do we got left? We have a Red Fang and a Cobalt Assault. Gross. I'm not doing Cobalt Assault. Red Fang. But my little brother's a WoW fanboy, and I know that we've had a lot of discussions about the differences between DDO and WoW. And he's like, yeah, I probably would have been a DDO guy had I found DDO before WoW. But since I've already invested in WoW, it's hard to give up that investment. I feel the same way. Like, perhaps if I found WoW first, it'd be a different story. But the combat in this game is just off the hook. Whoa. Ellery down. Just ran into that fire trap. Don't start barking again. They're doing road construction up the street, is what I think it is, actually. I just heard like a big, like a crash. Technical says, might have played WoW first if it wasn't behind a paywall at the time. DDO's free-to-play model made it playable for me.
I want to say I'm a pro Anna, but landing healing darts on Tracer.
Pretty sure you hit that consistently. You are the Anna master. Right. Oh, I laid it ender. Ah, that's funny. I mean, I'm fairly certain there's some things that DDO can learn from WoW, some things that WoW can learn from DDO. Just kind of having conversations with Tobrel about the differences between the two. Well, I said I expect a lot of good things out of this Ravenloft expansion, so... But I'm a big Eberron fan. Like, huge. What? I missed a lever. No! I don't want to go back. Please be this. No, shit. What lever did I miss? Oh, I hate this room. No! Forget it. Jump. Jump potion for days. What lever did I not pull? Oh, this lever over here. No. Just, yep. I tell you, the one thing though, when you're playing a cleric in full plate, and you can't jump, you drink a jump potion, like the big 30 jump potion, you feel like a king. You're like, roaring, roaring. It's like the gummy bears drinking the gummy berry juice. Click the buttons, loot the treasure, win the video game. DDO doesn't do a lot of add-ons. You can get skins, and I think that's about the only thing you can do. Technical can correct me on that. So like the most add-on like thing that I use is I have a programmable mouse that I have programmed these keyboard shortcuts into. Yeah. So like you can move this. You move all these bars. You move all this stuff. All these things. Like this is a layout that I have saved from many lives of questing in DDO. Yeah. The skins kind of... I wish they would continue to do the skin stuff. I think the skin stuff is... some of it's really nice. Alright, Witty. Darkwood Vorpal double-shotting heavy crossbow. Cutting some heads off from years away.
Vorpal crossbow?
Yep.
That sounds...
Heavy repeating crossbow, so it's like a machine gun. How long do you think it takes to reach level cap? It really depends. I think I do a little more than one a month. I do like probably 3 weeks, but I only really play on stream anymore. Unless I'm going to do something like really mindlessly boring. And then I might do some of that off stream. So about 3 weeks, playing probably 2 hours at a time. Say what, 6 times a week? So say maybe 12 hours a week times 3 weeks. But if you're a first time player, it could be way less or way more. We need just a little bit more XP, right? Just like a hair to get us to 6. And then we can start on the 4s. Yeah, not that... Well, Let me rephrase. So when I think of the word cap, I don't mean... For me, again, my terminology has changed because my definition of cap is when I can start back over at level 1. Going all the way to level 30, I don't even know, to be honest. That'd be a good question for like the guys in the chat room. I haven't gone all the way to the new cap in probably more than a year. So I don't even know how long it would take to get to level 30. You would do... Let's go do the first one of that chain. So I apologize for depend on misleading, but yeah, cap is for so long I've treated cap as level 20 because that's the end of when I play. Basically, I turn around and go back to level 1. That is the end game grind for me right now.
Not a bad game. Bad game. Oh, I didn't make the board.
Yeah, I have the feeling that Anna's a hard character to get up on that board now. Alright. Break all your tables. Why are you breaking our tables and chairs, you asshole? I need the XP.
A short game though. I out-healed the Ariel.
That's good.
I like her.
She's probably close enough to Mama Morales for you. I mean, the 1 second cooldown on healing is nice.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a bunch of the other guys.
I like that. I like that she has a method of escape with the sleep darts. Because I had a Zul'jin chasing me down and put him to sleep.
Yeah?
If I want to buy her right yet.
You got like a whole week to, well, I don't know how long until they rotate actually. You have some time before they rotate. Oh boy. Sorry. Apologize. I was all excited. I went to bed like 8 minutes early last night. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have so much extra sleep. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I know, I love the low levels in DDO. I feel like the quests are fun. They're often like this good mix of challenge, but not like over so. Like you can still, even like the way I play, where I play on Elite, usually just myself and a hireling, sometimes nothing. I think DDO launched before the obsession with level caps was introduced to MMOs. Yeah, probably. But again, also, DDO is built around the the 3rd edition rules. And I wanted to make sure they had plenty of room. There was no... Level 20 was a long ways away. Like the original DDO, I think, went to level 10.
Yeah, I think that's what it was when I played.
So in... is it like 12 years, we've made it to level 30?
I want to say it might have even been... Maybe the highest I got was like level 7. Never reached it.
Well, also keep in mind, with originally the game was launched, they had that lose XP mechanic if you died. So like every time your character died, you lost like 5,000 XP or something.
Yeah, that always...
So like, you could do a quest and lose XP. They did some polling and people didn't like it, so they took it out. But then that meant that there's the power gap accelerated past kind of where I think the original scope of the game was. Here we go. Like, oh yeah, we'll build this game where it's always got this balance of staying alive so you don't lose XP. And then out of nowhere went, oh, we're going to take that out. I guess I go to the vault and see what the next feat is on that guy's list. Past Life Wizard. I hate that. +1 to the DCs on my spells and some magic missiles. I guess before I start dragging things in my bars, we'll also look at our enhancement points. I definitely think we want to power Syrian Light up all the way. I don't think I care about Holy Smite at all. That spell is bad. I don't want to spend 2 points on Wisdom. What's this? Sunbolt seems like a fun spell to add to my spell list. This now seems like a bad plan because I'm hardly casting real spells, but now with Sunbolt maybe I'll go back to casting real spells.
How many points do we have left? 2? Maybe we just grab the spell power. Seems boring, but I think it's probably fine. Past life feats. Level 6, the main thing I want to switch in here is have the Mux Doom ready to go. Everything else I think is probably fine. Let's see, you don't, oh you do, good. Let's grab these level 3. Level 3 components. Hollow Reeds. I know I was having a conversation with a guy yesterday who's a first life player, which means he has to get approximately a quarter of the XP I think that I have to get. And he was like, oh, there's going to be no chance that I'm going to make it to level 7 before the festival thing ends. I'm like, yeah, there is. Yeah, no problem. You can do it. I'll be 7, I don't want to say today, but depends if Whitty and I decide to play some HOTS after lunch or not. Just double checking there's nothing in here. I don't think there is. But if I come back after lunch for more DDO, right around now is when I start banking XP. There's just enough quests to start doing that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. It'd have to be a weapon, probably. And I probably have a bunch of stuff that I would switch into. But unless I had a longsword ready to go, which I don't, I can't think of anything else I would switch into right now. But I did forget to take and put where is it? Pew, Sunbolt. Sorry, I cannot figure out where this it's gotta be under feats, right? The divine sovereignty. Deity feats. There we go. Jesus. Alright. Alrighty. Anything else? I don't think so. What time is it? We got time for like probably one more quest before I go get some lunch because I'm hungry as balls. Just literally complaining to Twitty that I was hungry like 5 seconds ago. Alright, so challenges today. We're going to have to grab a rogue hireling at some point. I think I have one counting down in a bag somewhere. Or being paused from counting down in a bag, I guess I should say. I do like Anthem, but I think I want to have a fighter. Gross, an elf fighter. Fine. I'll not let my prejudice against -2 con races keep me from playing. Let's go this way. I do, however, think, for those of you who are listening, that for the game being this old, based off of the graphic package that they have, they do a really good job of doing some cool looking shit.
Alright, well, I gotta go shower and then haircut.
Sounds good. I'm gonna play this quest and then probably take a break to get something to eat.
Catch you later.
Sounds good, bro. Come on, story-driven NPC, let's go. Let's see. Let's consider... Yeah, let's consider that move. Boo! Oh wow, that didn't barely grazed it.
Taking extra force damage, so what's going on is. Stay here. Well, the guards only work when the alarm's going off. Alright. Well, I think, like I told Witty, I'm going to use an excuse to go get something to eat. Probably take a little bit of a lay down. I am exhausted. Grab a short nap if I can. And then I'll be back probably 12:30, 1 o'clock. Unless Witty is like, I definitely 100,000% want to play HOTS. We'll probably play some more DDO. So stay tuned as always. Back before you know it. I guess we'll take this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Back real soon. Toots.